Good evening and welcome to another episode of the Santa Booth First Podcast. Tonight, training camp has begun. We're going to get in the trenches, boys. Talk O-line, D-line. We go out west. Look at AFC West, NFC West as we start doing our previews of everybody around the league. We got a little reunion going on this weekend, so we're going to ask you if you had to take one of the major sports figures from Philly the year you graduated, who would you bring with you to the reunion? We got that, and I'm sure we'll probably sneak some Phillies in. But, folks, we are back with another episode of the Santa Booth First Podcast. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. We are back. Another episode of the Santa Booth First Podcast coming to you live from the Northeast Pole. I am your bartender for the evening, Jim Marcus. To my left, hiding behind me here is Brody Man. What's up? To his left, we have the infamous, the AP of CD, Ryan Smitty.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good. To his left, sporting the Bryce shirt on a tear.
The schmedium, Bryce.
The schmedium. You count your nipples through that shirt. Is Deke. Hopefully there's only two. The elder statesman Martin.
Hello?
Hello. To his left, we've got the middle Martin. DJ. To his left, we've got the youngest Martin.
Good evening.
Andrew.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Jim.
All right, boys. Training camp has started.
Mr. Marcus.
The tease of the Kelly Greens today. Football is in the air. Oh, before we keep going, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Mamma Mia's Pizzeria. Fine pizzas, cheesesteaks, wings. We had the buffalo chicken pizza on special tonight, plus others. Plain pepperoni. There's a lot of pepperoni tonight. You guys were in a pepperoni mood.
That's what he likes his meats.
He does like his salty meats. Comment? I thought he had a comment.
First everything.
And to our fine whiskey proprietor, Jason Fogg, Pops McCann's Fine Whiskeys, keeping us hydrated, keeping us on the air, keeping us fresh. All right, boys. We ready to get into it?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You okay, Mitch?
You froze up there. You all right?
Just had some Long John Silvers. We're ready to go off the rails. All right, let's get back.
Let's get
Yeah,
back.
that-
Let's
that-
get back.
that
Let's get
might-
back.
Teak schmedium. Right. That's why I buy extra large now. I don't like the schmediums.
This is a large. I used to be fitting a large.
Where is that from?
I think
Is that Frat? We
Frat
got
might
them
have got it
from.
for me.
Schmedium.
I have the same. Oh no, does mine say Bryce or does mine say Harper? I have the same style. I forget what it says.
I think Frat got this for me.
Maybe.
For what?
Just when
Just
we
to get it
signed
because
Bryce.
when he first signed here.
All right. Eagles training camp. Training camp started today. Everybody's excited. Everybody's fired up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, it
I
didn't
can't
start
wait for
today.
the
It
season
started
to start.
Tuesday.
Well, it started this
reported-
week.
Yeah, they
It
started
reported it.
this week.
First practice was yesterday.
Yeah.
Tuesday,
Um,
nothing.
We talking about it before we got on here. Talking about it through our threads now on our phones.
Threads.
You guys remember? I used to call it a
Group chat.
text thread.
It's group
It
chat.
still is
And
called
you
a text
see,
thread.
yeah, but now you see threads,
Yeah, the new social
the new
media.
social platform. I tried to get Santa, but I think you have to run it through Instagram.
Yeah, it's Twitter's Instagram.
Yeah.
Or Instagram's Twitter.
But I tried to get the
It's
Santa
stupid.
threads, and I maybe I got to talk to AB because AB's running the Instagram
Okay.
account. Maybe he did something. But anyway, all right, let's get back to football. We're going to take a look at different positions leading into the season through training camp. They'll change, obviously, going through training camp. I feel like
You can't
Howie's going to
expect
be,
everybody to stay in the same position all the time.
and these players aren't going to be here. I think Howie's going to
yeah.
be, he doesn't like to sit on his hands through training camp, so he's going to make some moves. But let's go. We go O-line first or D-line first?
I don't care. Who's
Don't
doing
matter to
O-line?
me.
Deke has his notes from Google.
I was doing defense. Who's doing O-line?
Dude, we're
We're all-
doing it together.
Oh,
We
all
can
right.
all chip in.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
I thought we were
This is a group
assigned.
effort.
Yeah.
I thought we were
We
assigned.
were
it.
assigned a position group
Okay.
each week. Get with the
Were
program.
we?
I wasn't here last week, and we said we're going to focus.
We're
on-
going to do a position.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't
right, as
assign.
a team.
Exactly.
Okay.
Deke's trying to take over.
KMA, Schmitty.
Offensive line. Let's start there.
SAC.
Still the best offensive line in the league?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Pretty easy.
Yes.
Yes,
Either us or the Chiefs. Cowboys are still pretty good.
I think us.
Yeah, I guess
Chiefs are not better than us.
they did just win a Super Bowl.
That's great.
And their running back ran through us.
yeah,
He didn't do that by himself.
Okay.
That jerk McKinnon.
Mm,
No,
Pacheco.
Wiley guy.
Pacheco.
Chinko.
McKinnon scored the touchdowns, though. Pacheco didn't score any touchdowns. right?
Chinko. Right?
Pacheco.
Pacheco.
No, I thought it was Chinko.
No,
No?
no. Pacheco.
No,
Pacheco.
it's Pacho.
Oh, Pacho.
That's the outfielder for the Phillies.
Pache.
Is he still in outfield?
All right, come on. Let's get back on target again.
You keep freezing, Mitch, and I'm trying to. All right, start with the. Oh, is there a position on the line that's? Is anybody getting a new position? Is anybody losing a position, or any of the rookies,
The-
any of the younger guys taking a
The only
spot?
thing I think is, I
Competition.
know it's Cam Jurgens a guard. I think Steen's going to win it.
Well, I was
I don't
gonna
know
say
why.
it's gonna be Jurgens, Driscoll, and Steen.
I think it's going to be Steen.
Battling it
I think
out.
Steen.
You think Steen's going to get it?
I
That
do.
sounds. Jurgens is getting starting reps
He was
with the line
but I
right
just
now,
think Steen,
but it's early in camp.
I
so-
trust whoever Stoutland puts out there.
Yeah,
I think,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think I'd go with the guy from Bama over Nebraska. But I like Jurgens, but I think he's a center.
Yeah. Did you see Jurgens?
What, his overalls yesterday?
Yeah, that dude is
Yeah.
a brick. Like,
Yeah,
just-
they all. Dude,
they're
you see, I didn't
all-
realize how much Dickerson's freaking.
Yeah, he's a big-
Dickerson's tall.
he's like Baby Huey. He's just a big.
I didn't know he was that tall either. He's like 6'2", 6'3", maybe.
He
He's
kind
not
of
that
reminds
tall.
me.
He's tall.
He
No, he's
kind of
tall.
reminds me of when Deke wears his bright shirts.
Keep
So
doing
we
your
got-
Mitch.
we
You're
got.
making a lot more sense when you're doing your Mitch.
You got Lane, Jordan, and Jason.
Yeah, I'm
They're
not
a
worried.
lot.
Right,
locked in,
no issues
yeah.
there.
As long as they stay healthy.
I mean, and the other thing too is like not to go down this road, but we've already seen it. Like injuries, if it happens, Dennis Kelly signed.
They
him.
brought Dennis Kelly in.
So that's
He's
like a
gonna
nice
make
the
depth
team.
signing. 100%.
Yeah.
Dude,
He's
he
not
had a
just a
good year
body.
with Tennessee.
All right.
You don't think he's gonna make it?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a training camp body.
I don't think so. Didn't they give him like guaranteed
he's-
$1.5 million or something? I think he's gonna make it. Don't
I
you
mean,
think?
you looking at the names here, I think
Yeah.
he makes it.
Yeah.
They need.
What's he
depth.
gonna make it over Brett Toth?
That's what I'm looking at.
Coach's been
That-
on the team.
I do want to point it out. While we lost Dick Rod, we do now have a Rod Johnson.
Oh, nice.
So
Rod
you know,
John.
you
what the
always
universe
need
takes
the
away,
pen-
it gives back.
You always just need that penetration up the
You,
middle.
you need a Rod.
You
need
and
a
it
rod.
doesn't hurt to have a Johnson.
It doesn't hurt to
as
have a Johnson. Nice Johnson either.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, I don't hate the move. I think if you can always have sexual innuendo player names on your team, you're going to be successful.
I mean, look at the Super Bowl year, Long Cox.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, you need.
Reminds me of me.
It's just like peanut butter and jelly. You know, it's just a good combination. It works.
Deke, what do you think about the Inenders? I know you're upset they don't have Bend and Dover.
Nate, can we shut his mic down?
Sure.
Thank you.
Nate,
Nate, you would agree, right? Like sexual innuendo type name players.
yeah,
are-
like James Harden.
are good success for a team. Exactly. See, like,
Nasty Nate.
you need that on your
So
team.
what's like if we think of guys right now that have the nice innuendos on this team, who
Oh, Rob
stands out to you?
Johnson,
Yeah, I know he stands out, but
Lane-
what about other guys?
What?
Sweaty Johnson.
Lane Johnson,
Down this road.
Lane Johnson, yeah.
Fletcher?
Cox obviously stands out. Dickerson.
Dickerson, yeah,
How did
oh,
I
that's a
forget
good one.
Dickerson? Yeah, that's a good one. Too.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
And number 69.
and he's just-
coming in clutch there.
and he's the strength of the line. He keeps it intact and
Yeah.
erect.
Yeah. I mean, you could go like if like Hertz is coming around on the side and you capture it right, you could get Johnson Hertz. You know what I mean? Like you can get it on the right angle.
Cox hurts.
Cox Hertz.
I'm not gonna get that.
Yeah, I mean maybe on the bench you could get it.
Yeah, stand
Like
next
or
to each other.
Dickerson Hertz. You know, like
Swift Cox,
oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Sweating Cox.
Sweat Cox,
Sweat Cox.
Cox Sweat.
Yeah, you know
Cox.
That you'll get.
that
you'll
will
get.
That you could get.
Yeah, I
one you
mean,
will get.
bat wings. I told you earlier. I already got some bat wings going on here.
Yeah, but it's good to
Oh
have
my
that on the team.
gosh.
Keeps it
You're
lively.
gonna be
How did
successful.
you guys
So there you go.
How did you guys forget Swift?
Yeah, I
If you
don't
get
know. I'm
Sweaty,
just-
Swift, and Fletch together, I
Yeah.
mean,
So if you're getting Kelly Green, we should all line up. Get
That's-
long Sweat Cox.
Yeah, no, that's not bad. Not
long.
bad.
We don't have
long.
long
You
anymore.
can get Chris would come back for that.
Probably would.
He
If
would
we
do
had
that.
Little,
He's
that
a,
would
he's a
be-
man of the people.
If we had somebody last name Little, that'd be T.
Little John. Little John Flowers, bring him back.
Who was the other guy? Honey Buns.
Hank Fraley?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Honey Buns.
There's got to be other guys on the roster that we're missing. That have nice.
I'm trying to think of guys like, but I can't really think of any. There's not really that many left. Johnson is a big one.
Couple
Dick-
Johnsons.
Yeah, there's a couple Johnsons. Yeah, but I can't think of any.
We're gonna go to the roster tonight and start making names.
Yeah, I know.
What's like Major Booty, the quarterback?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. That's
It's
a
not
good one.
here, but
Sidney Brown and Fletcher Cox.
Brody coming in strong.
Brody from the top row. Wait,
Oh my
we
god.
have Brown. Do we?
Sidney Brown,
Yeah,
safety.
we got two Browns.
Brown
Yeah.
Johnson.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Oh man. How many viewers have we
You know, our
lost?
number
Yeah.
actually just ticked up one.
Did it?
Nice.
Nice. Now let's get rolling, then, boys. Let's get rolling. Let's really get rolling.
Oh,
All right, so offensive line, we feel like offensive line.
No, it just dropped one.
It's kind of set.
yeah. I
Like,
think
there's
you're
not going to be
fine.
any surprises. That fighting over, you think Seward's got any chance of taking that
Okada?
guard spot?
No.
Yeah. So
But
it's
he's
down
a
to
solid depth guy.
Cam and Steve. And you think he's
Jurgens and Driscoll too.
Jurgens Johnson.
He just
Oh,
said
is he
Cam.
Jurgens?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the positions here.
No, but Driscoll though, he played guard a
Overnight?
lot last year.
Overnight relief, Jurgens.
Jurgens, or not Jurgens.
But there's only
damn.
one guard spot open.
Yeah, I know, but Driscoll
Dickerson's
Driscoll
got it locked
played.
up.
Driscoll played the other guard position last year
When
when Dickerson got
what's his
hurt
name?
and Sayamalo got
Sayamalo
hurt.
got hurt.
So I mean,
So you think Dickerson's got a leg up?
well, he's got it locked in there for sure. He's definitely secured his starting role, but I'm saying aside from
Sure, it's
him-
not his starting position.
yeah, that too. I think Driscoll might. He's, I don't know. He's got
I
the
meant
most
to, yeah,
experience.
Driscoll. You think Driscoll's got a leg up?
He's got the most experience at that position over Jurgens and Steen.
But Smitty seems to think that Steen's just a beast.
Yeah.
And he's.
Well, he just.
Do you think he's going to start, or do you think
I think
eventually in the
I
season
think
he gets
he's
the
got a
starting
shot
job?
to beat out Jurgens because I think that they also. I mean, I don't know that much about the line to say this, but like, would it? I gotta think this is Kelsey's last year, right? We would all agree.
I don't
Like,
know.
Do
Not
you think they?
necessarily.
Do
We
you
said that
think?
2
I don't
years
think
ago.
Do you think with Jurgens they're like thinking like I don't know how much different it is to play guard and center, like so that they don't want to mess with Jurgens, or do you think they're just the best man wins?
They went out bad. Like I think if
Austin
they
Cox.
would have just lost and not have the penalty kind of thing, I think Kelsey probably retired. Even win or lose.
If they won, I think
They
Kelsey's
won-
definitely gone. So what? You think he comes back this year and that's it?
Yeah. I think
If they had won, I think he would have retired.
Yeah.
if they would have won, he definitely.
If they win this year, I think he retired.
And I think some
But
other
I'm
guys
not so
retire,
sure
too.
if
I
they
wouldn't be
lose.
surprised if Lane does. If
Yeah.
they win.
Nah, I don't,
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know.
talked about, dude. A Super Bowl makes a big deal. Guys like Fletcher Cox and them who made a ton of money, they might just want to be like, you know what, I can go out now. I'm healthy. I
Yes.
think.
I think Fletch hangs it out. Graham hangs. They all.
Oh,
I
Graham
was gonna say
definitely.
the
hangs-
core,
If they
the
win.
core four. I saw a thing the other night. They were talking about the core four: Graham, Cox, Jason, and Lane. and like they're the old guys. They're the guys that have been here forever.
I can
Yeah.
see
If
Lane
they retire or they
just
win,
contract,
they're-
but the other three, for sure. Gone.
Yeah,
Hey,
they're
Cox might get paid still.
They're-
He might get a contract still, so I don't know.
they're the last holdouts from the last Super Bowl win, right? Those four. Oh,
they the
Sweat
only ones.
Jake Elliott.
or Barnett.
Jake
Barnett was
Barnett.
there.
Jake
Yeah.
Elliott.
Oh,
Yeah.
Barnett's got it right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the one that had the,
Rookie year.
he's the one that caused
The
the
strip.
fumble.
That was his rookie
No,
year.
he's the one that's.
He did the strip.
He caused
No,
the
he
fumble.
recovered
No, he
it.
Oh,
didn't.
no, Minnesota
BG,
game.
yeah, BG did
No,
the
in
strip.
the Super Bowl.
No,
No,
he didn't.
no, BG
Brandon
did the
Oh,
strip.
Graham.
BJ did the strip.
Yeah, yeah,
Sweat.
yeah.
Barnett
recovered
recovered
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Barnett had a
recovered
strip
the
in
ball.
the championship.
No, Barnett covered it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
the
because he had that big sack. Remember the Minnesota game?
Yeah, he forced the fumble.
Forced the
in
fumble,
Minnesota.
and he also forced. Or no, was he the one that hit his arm on the pick six, or was that?
That
long?
was long.
That was long.
He becomes such a high. Like he wasn't like that.
Who,
Barnett.
Barnett.
Yeah, he's
He
like
was
a
always
weird-
good for a. He
I
was
don't know. I
always
thought
good
he
for a
was gonna
stupid
be- I
penalty.
thought he was going to be really good when they drafted him. Broke Reggie White's record at Tennessee. Like,
He's still a star.
oh yeah, I think he's good. I mean, listen,
They just,
sign him for $2.5 million guaranteed. He's definitely making the team now.
yeah, they just did. I don't know if you guys
Yeah,
caught
they
that earlier. They
restructured his deal.
restructured his contract. Just
He'll
a bit ago.
definitely make it.
Yeah.
Him
Yeah.
and Smith
Yeah.
will be your Buda Baker.
Nah, he resigned.
He didn't resign, but he got more money.
bonus.
Well,
The name that I've already said is Jeremy Chin. I think that's who they might trade for. Carolina doesn't want to pay him a second contract, and he's in his last year of a deal. That's how he's special. That's what he does.
He's special.
You're Jeremy Chin. You want to take Chin and Brown?
Well, you have Terrell Edmonds.
I do too. As a third safety, not as a
I mean, he's not the most athletic.
right. So he could be your third safety.
But he's in the right place.
Imagine bringing Chin in with the rookie
Yeah,
from
but
Illinois and then having Blankenship.
You signed Terrell Edmonds too from
Well, we'll
Pittsburgh.
see. They signed him to like a 1 year, $1 million deal.
Oh, that's the dog.
Yeah.
I was like,
the dog is talking. She's actually using her button. Yeah, she only uses it when she really wants the attention.
So
So you just want Chin so you can say Chin Cox.
I didn't even think about that. No, I just think he's a good player.
No, I
They actually,
like I said, I think they're gonna make a move. Hamlin's
think-
gonna bring in more
You
depth.
think
He's gonna do
Patrick
something.
Queen?
Linebackers where I was gonna go.
Patrick Queen. That's
From
gonna
Baltimore.
That's going to cost you a lot.
I don't think so. He's in the
He's
last
on
year of his
last
deal.
year.
But he's good.
Yeah, but
But
let
really
him
good.
walk or get something.
Huh?
Let him walk or get something. Or what about the other guy that from Tampa Bay that wants out? The linebacker. I can't think
I
of his
thought he
name.
resigned.
Levante
Devin,
David?
No, he
Levante David.
you talking about White?
Yeah,
That's like
doesn't he?
Devon
He
White.
wanted to come here.
yeah, but
Everybody wants to come
yeah,
here.
why wouldn't you? I mean, it's
We got to see what we have.
I think there's going to be some quality players that get caught on this team, especially in the secondary.
there's a lot of good names on this team. We're in a good position.
McPherson probably gets caught this year. I think.
He's good for us on special teams.
I still think he has a shot.
It's going to be tough.
I said they're going to carry 7 corners.
I feel like we're covering every position now. We didn't even make it to the D line. We're covering every position. Deke's getting upset.
All right,
Straighten.
D line.
Go to the D line.
I mean, I'm going to have to eat my words with Carter.
Um, He's
I'm
on. Yeah, he's
prepared,
on
Nate.
the.
But I know the dude, one dude retired.
Matt DeLeo, is that who was? Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
pre-
Yeah,
I'm
he just
prepared.
retired.
I'm prepared to eat my words about Carter. Public apology. I didn't want him. I said it, but now that he's here, obviously I got to root for him. But I think DJ's right. Like when he says he's probably. What did you say? He's going to compete for Defensive Player of the Year?
Not this year.
Not
but
this year,
I think
but in
the
years to
Defensive
come.
Rookie of the Year?
Yeah,
years
years
to
to
come.
talks.
Yeah, he might get rookie.
Does he get
defensive
double
rookie of
digit
the year.
sacks as a rookie?
So I
No.
think that's just tough from the position. he's
8?
at.
Yes.
Is 8?
Defensive
eight's a lot.
tackles aren't cut out to get
6?
sacks.
He'll be lucky to
It's
get
not the
6.
nature of the position.
If he gets 6, is he in? What's his
Taking the
ceiling?
under.
Is his ceiling Aaron Donald?
Nah, I think it's no. I don't even know if it's
Eh.
Fox.
Better?
I think he
That-
could be
That's
better.
not, and that's not a bad ceiling.
Flex was good.
Yeah, that's not a bad ceiling.
No. I know, but
Yeah.
I think some people are talking about Well,
I think
Fletcher, I guess could be a Hall.
I think it could be better. honestly.
Jerome Brown.
Better than Fletcher?
Yeah.
Fletcher had a couple years. We used to get almost 10 sacks a year.
No, I know, but the way you just see, like I watched him in college a lot, and he just like it was easy to him, the way he just manhandled
Yeah,
guys.
but this ain't college.
I know, but I mean,
All right.
if he's anything like he was in college, I think he might be better than Fletch. Yeah,
I don't.
like you said, it's not college.
All right, so defensive line, we got. All right, let's look.
You want
let's
to
look-
do? You want to do the ends?
Yeah, let's look at our ends. We got Graham,
Sweat,
Sweat,
Barnett.
Barnett. Is Reddick? Do we consider Reddick an end?
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
well, I think Reddick plays end,
Smith?
Smith plays
Yeah,
end. The
he-
way they're listed on the
He's-
Eagles
he's
site,
kind of a
And
they're
Barnett.
listed linebackers.
So how many
He's a hybrid.
Yeah, Patrick Johnson.
Yeah. Oh, he needs it.
I don't know if he does either, but he's been with the team for a while.
So wait a minute.
Teron
How many
Jackson,
ends do you think they take?
Javarius Robinson.
At least 6. But I don't know if you count, like you said, Reddick as an end. You count Reddick.
Didn't you just say he's listed as a linebacker?
On the Eagles site, they list him as a
I
linebacker.
mean, he's played. I've
Reddick-
seen him do it.
Reddick and Nolan Smith. are
They
listed.
did say Desai might try to use him in coverage. Which I don't.
They use him in coverage.
They've done it
Yeah,
before.
some, but I just think
He can play it. He's
Yeah,
very, he's
but
very Parsons like.
as a rusher,
He's very Parsons like. So I mean, if you use him as Parsons, then
yeah.
like Parsons plays in.
Well, that's mediocre. He says he calls him
Because
mediocre. For
Cowboys are morons. I call him mediocre
He doesn't think
fraudsons.
he's good.
Who?
DJ thinks Parsons mediocre. For
Mediocre fraudsons.
Mediocre tape, bro.
Watch the film.
It's almost the defense probably
We're talking probably.
almost the defensive player of the year.
That's
Yeah, but
not my
his-
defensive player of the year.
His numbers are no better than Reddick's. And Reddick doesn't
That's
get
not-
nearly the
Nobody's
Reddick
knocking.
Reddick doesn't
Hey,
get nearly the
what-
press that
who-
Micah Parsons
Who
does.
does Parsons' numbers come against mostly?
Lesser
look at-
teams.
Horrible teams and horrible players at that position.
That's what
When
he's
he-
supposed to do.
Yeah, but you play against the big boys, you got to eat too. Has he ever dominated a game against the Eagles?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
When?
because
When?
Early on, maybe.
When?
Not recently.
it's Lane. Who dominates Lane?
Didn't he
Right, but
dominate
has he
the
ever-
game on Sunday Night Football where they almost came back? He had ended up having 2 sacks. Remember the one where what's his name? The new they came back last year with Dak at home. We only won by
The
a touchdown.
COVID year?
No, last year. Didn't we play them last year at home and we were up big and then Parsons
I don't
did they
know.
figure out
I don't
Hurts? in the
think
I don't
second
think
half?
so.
They
Yeah, that
did
game
start-
ended up being close.
Closer.
Because I remember Deke saying to me, second half points.
I don't think that happened last year.
Yes,
they
the
did-
Dallas
they-
game was
yeah,
close.
It started.
Yeah, but I don't know the Parsons.
I
stuff.
don't think
There's
they
Pa-
didn't do
they
anything.
didn't block.
Parsons set
They
up
didn't
that-
block
Dude,
Parsons.
Parsons set
He got
up
exposed against
No,
us.
Parsons set up the one thing where it was a turnover. I remember, because it was Hurts got either lit up or something happened.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't think.
He
Hurts
just
had-
doesn't like Penn State.
That's fine, but he's like the player.
I don't hate on him because he went to Penn State. I just hate how they all hype this dude
Dude.
up to like he's the next
Dude, he was the
Reggie
G-
White. Like
I mean,
he's
he could be
I don't
he
think-
could be the best linebacker.
look. I'm
since
not gonna sit here. And,
LT.
look, like he's not trash. He's not
That's-
terrible, but
Look at his numbers his first
stop.
2 years.
I think
No.
the hype for him is just a little bit much.
Nate, what's his numbers the first 2 years?
And he's a Dallas.
He's only
Cowboy.
been right. That's the part that hates me because I like Parsons because he went to Penn State. But
You can't compare him to LT.
look at his first 2 years.
No, I don't
His
want to
fir-
hear that.
In both of his years, he had 13 sacks.
Okay, now look at LT's first 2 years.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna do that.
he
Yeah, I'm not putting him there yet.
Yeah. I don't-
no.
I said he's.
LT could play against the run.
Until
He
Parsons
could play the
goes-
pass.
I said he's the best drafted.
Yeah.
I don't want
All right, but is he the best drafted linebacker probably since LT? Yes, since LT drafted.
Ray Lewis.
You got Urlacher, you got LeVar Arrington was a beast for a while. Like, you got
Arrington's
I mean,
a
he
bust.
fell off, but
Yeah, how he got that knee injury, and he wasn't a bust. It was a knee injury.
Yeah, he
Got him.
wasn't a bust.
He was.
Patrick Willis, you got some names, bro.
Yeah.
Patrick Willis didn't play long enough.
Who was the dude from Penn State that went to Buffalo?
Who?
Paul Puslesny.
Yeah,
Yeah, he wasn't.
he was.
Did he go to
decent.
Buffalo? I thought it
That was
Jack-
Sean Lee. That was good with the
Jacksonville.
Cowboys.
He
Sean Lee at the
started, but
Cowboys.
no, he went to.
He was good for a lot of years.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
You got a lot of linebackers.
But you think Parsons is, top 10 defense player in the league?
In the league? Yeah, I give you that right now. Top
So
five?
how do you call mediocre fraud since?
Because you can. It's a free
It's
country.
my prerogative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they had a draft
First Amendment.
the
Is that-
first
is that the guy
five
who played?
players, he would be in the first five.
Yeah, Reddick would be what 15.
Somewhere in there. Reddick
I don't know, man. Some of these young corners might be up there ahead of
Dawes?
Yeah,
Sauce?
Sauce Gardner, dude, is I'm kind of
13,
I was surprised how good
he's ridiculous.
13,
he just iced
13,
out Rodgers
13,
this
whatever his
week.
name is.
Patrick.
You watching Hard Knocks this year?
No.
I know Jim's excited.
I can't believe how much
he was. Good.
he left
The Jets?
35 million on the table.
Do you think he left 35 million on the table because he said to the Jets, "Look, I am not coming back,"
No, it's a
That's
2-year
my-
guarantee.
Yeah, I hope it's 2 years.
2 years,
and that's why he gave
75
money back?
It'll take 2 years for him to get it right. Like the first
Yeah, then he'll leave.
mil. No, I don't think
the
so.
first year is like
Excuse
Tom
me.
Brady. If they win it, I don't think he plays.
They ain't winning it.
But
The Jets aren't winning the
They
Super
ain't
Bowl.
winning it.
they're,
No.
I think they're gonna be better.
They might not even win their division.
They should be better. They
They
suck.
should
they-
win their division.
Yeah, just by getting
They
Rodgers,
won't,
they
though.
should be better.
Don't you
And,
think
and their
they
running
should,
back, they got to
they
get
should
that
win
running
the
back.
AFC East? I think Buffalo's a bunch of frauds.
now.
You think they're better than Miami?
Yes, I
Yeah,
think
they're
I
back-
think
yeah.
Philly's
The-
overrated.
yeah.
Did you see Ramsey? Ramsey got hurt.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
you
this-
see, they said it's going to be. They said it's all intact though. It's just a I know, yeah.
That was a big deal for them.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, to have Ramsey out.
yeah, look at the odds after Burrow got hurt. Baltimore's right there now for the division.
Really?
If Tua can stay healthy, I'd take Miami over the Jets.
I don't think two is that good, dude.
I just-
Hey,
in
they're-
that
they're-
offense, man.
He's
Yeah,
got a
it's
winning
just-
record. The Dolphins are an way better team with Tua than
Well,
anybody
yeah, I mean, I'm
else.
sure they are them with whoever.
He's
else.
only lost like 3 times, right?
But they actually
Or
did
something?
Miami with the
No,
playoffs.
was
last-
his injuries.
The Miami
That's
went
not
to
good.
the playoffs last year without
Yeah.
him, right?
Yeah, with
And
that.
they almost beat
Who
Buffalo,
was the
right?
quarterback?
Thompson.
Yeah.
Both of them got hurt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they had Mike White, right?
They
Didn't
just got Mike White.
Oh, they just
Yeah.
signed
Mike White was with the Jets last year.
Yeah, right.
Skyler.
Skylar Thompson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was somebody else.
Deke wants, or DJ wants to bring back Wentz to Philly. Is that right?
No, I just threw it out there.
I know,
That'd be
it's funny.
funny.
I would.
If I was
Right? Like it's not.
why would you bring him back with Mary?
It'd be a weird dynamic.
With Mario?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but Mari-
Ultimate
yeah.
role reversal.
Mariota can run the system better.
Mariota's a better.
Super humble.
Mariota
Yes.
sucked last year.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Atlanta sucked.
No, Mariota sucked.
Think any Wentz pictures are still up in the facility?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure there's. the
Dude, when
ones
you
from-
walk down the tunnel, it's up. The Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I
It's
seen
up
it on-
every- yeah.
I mean, it just
Yeah.
goes back. It's some memories there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good memories when he was in.
Unless he pulls a Foles, and then I'll love Carson again. Comes back, Hurts gets hurt. Not like I want that to happen, and then we win a Super Bowl wins.
That would be the ultimate like underdog comeback story. That would be the ultimate like Philadelphia story.
Yeah.
I still find a way, even if Hurts got hurt week 2, I'd find a way to say why he's the reason why they won the Super Bowl.
Like that would be insane.
Foles is
Yeah, he's got a statue.
no, but where's he
Yeah.
at?
What team?
He's not signed.
Oh
team?
no, he's not with any. Oh,
Cincinnati.
would you
Yeah,
bring Foles back?
You can't bring him in again for a third
I
go
think
around.
Foles- I think Foles would be good in like a Detroit or Cincinnati.
He just can't move like that.
Yeah,
No.
Tampa Bay.
You should go back to Jacksonville.
Isn't
with Doug.
Right.
Baker and who's their backup?
Kyle
Kyle
Trask.
Trash. Kyle Trash. Yeah.
John Pat Trash.
Do you think is what's his name going to start in Tennessee? The guy that went to Penn State and went to Kentucky. I think
Levis.
No.
Is he going to win the job?
We're
Because they're saying what's his name is going to get cut.
we have the NFC and AFC West this week.
Willis is
We'll do the
gone.
AFC South next week.
I think.
No, Willis.
No, he's
No,
there.
we
He's
get
there
back
still,
to
but I
the
think
defensive
I
tackles.
don't think they like him. I think they
All right, should
Made
we
a
get back
mistake.
to the defensive tackles? We're like off.
So Sweat and
defensive
Cox.
line. Sweaty Cox Street.
No, like Street.
Street probably
I don't know if he makes it, dude. Contavious Street from New Orleans.
the guy they signed in the offseason.
He had like 5 sacks, but
He had a good year last
supposedly
year.
they like that guy from Texas they drafted.
Ojomo,
That's what I heard.
Moro Ojomo, or whatever his name.
Yeah.
I love the name. A
You
lot.
got, you
You know,
got
the
Street,
Williams,
you got
Tyler
Carter,
Paulo,
you got Fletch, you got Jordan Davis.
Fletch.
Cox, Williams, Davis, Carter. I said Cox.
Cox.
didn't I?
So 4.
4 definites.
So then
No,
you got
Williams,
you
I
got
think.
Street, you got Williams, you
Now,
got
Williams is in there.
Kuya Pelotu.
I said Williams, didn't I?
Did you
Or
say
no?
Williams?
I thought I did. Yeah.
Noah Ellis.
I think they keep 6.
6 defensive tackles.
Yeah.
Why?
Dude, this is the problem with this team. Like,
There's too much
every
talent.
position you look
I'm
at,
also
you're like,
gonna throw something out there. I
What
think
happened last
Sue's
year?
coming back mid-year again.
Injuries.
I
No,
do.
last year was
Why
they couldn't
wouldn't
stop the damn run, so they had to bring in Sue and Joseph.
Yeah,
would bring them in
because
again.
what's his name got hurt. Jordan
Davis.
Davis.
Would you guys bring Sue back mid-year if he wants in?
yeah.
I'm fine.
Sure.
I
That's
like
what I'm
him.
saying, right?
I like him.
Well, they were talking about him coming back anyway. Him or Joseph, I thought.
Or one of them coming back?
I thought they were.
I thought
talking about
Joseph was done. I thought Sue said
he
he.
retired.
He's younger too, actually. But I
saw
thought he was
Joseph
just.
in the video with
Joseph
Harvey
didn't?
Neal.
Both, they're at least 32.
Didn't
each.
Joseph
No,
get like a
Sue's
really big
32.
paycheck from the Vikings?
Yeah, I would think.
Didn't he sign like a really big deal when he was in his prime?
Yeah.
Linval Joseph.
Wait,
I thought-
hold on. Sue's 32?
I would think
I
they're
thought it was
at
like
least
Dude,
32.
he got drafted when I was in like 8th grade.
What's he, 34?
He went to Nebraska.
Why would you remember that?
Because I wanted him. Because I remember he was like this
Hey, he was
big
a beast.
dude. Yeah, he was
He
a
was a
monster.
beast
at
at
Sue is
Nebraska.
36,
Yeah,
Oh,
he's the oldest. He was
There
the
you go.
oldest guy on the team. Man.
and Joseph is 34.
Yeah, I
There you
remember.
go.
I think Sue got. I thought Sue got drafted
Damn,
like 8th
Sue is
grade.
36.
Yeah.
bring back Bell Allen.
He stomped on. Who was the guy's nuts he stomped on?
No, I thought he stomped on some dude's head.
No, he stomped on somebody's head.
And wasn't
But
it
he
their
might,
nuts?
he might have stomped on somebody's nuts too. Yeah.
I thought it
think,
was their
I think he
nuts.
did both.
Because he was a
When he was with
Now, Albert
Detroit.
Hainsworth stepped on somebody's head, or was he a neck? He stepped on their neck, their head.
Was that in Tennessee or was that in Washington?
Washington.
Tennessee.
That's right. And then Tennessee got
And
rid
then
of
they,
him.
that's why
Dave
that's
Snyder.
why they let him walk. They were like, "Yeah, we're done with your hijinks."
No, he
And-
wasn't.
And
Albert
Washington-
Hainsworth.
Man, he had a
Hainsworth?
couple decent seasons.
Yeah, he was good.
Really?
What?
was good.
I remember they paid like
I thought he was a
They
bust
paid him a
there.
shit
Nah.
ton
they
of money.
paid him
but
like $1
he-
billion,
I thought
and
he
he
was a bust
stunk.
there.
Yeah, I thought he stunk.
For Washington?
Then Washington sucked because I don't remember that.
And then they moved him to nose tackle, and then he just went on.
I don't
Uh,
remember him have 10 or
I don't
11.
know.
I believe
I'm
you.
with
man.
you.
No, he was good.
I'm saying I believe you.
It's
For a year.
that sucks
Now I'm
that
about to look it up.
Washington changed their owners finally. Now they're gonna be smarter.
See, our podcast is one of the best. We're just like guys talking at the bar. We just go off the rails. It's great.
Deke looked like he's got something to say.
Well, Deke,
You're looking at your
pulling a
notes.
Mitch.
No,
No,
no.
I'm doing-
Deke wants to look at
Oh,
his
you're keeping-
foot.
I'm keeping track of it.
Yeah, what do you need?
We can get this camera.
What do you need?
The bar needs to
You
be
got
wet.
to move shit out of the way first.
Oh no, you guys got to be sharp, right here. Come on.
Wait a minute. I'm going to call bullshit because Albert Hainsworth only had 30 and a half career sacks.
I was with Smitty.
So,
on this. I think
I think-
Washington.
29 and a half with Washington.
He had his first year 4, his second 2.5, and then he was cut.
Thank you. I thought he sucked in
You guys are
Washington.
crazy.
I thought he had a good year.
He had 4.
4 his first year, 2.5 in 2010, and then they cut him and he went to New England.
And he sucked.
Come on, bro.
I thought he had a good year.
Last
I
time
thought- Because I thought I remember being pissed.
Good year.
Being
'Cause
like,
He
wasn't-
yeah.
had one good year at Tennessee, 2008. He had 8.5. Every
Wasn't
other year was 1, 2.5, 1, 3, 2, 6, 8.5.
But look up the rate Albert Hainsworth.
no Washington
Albert Hainsworth,
sucked when he
Tennessee?
was there because they paid him all the money they had.
We're
Mayor-
not even doing a
I
podcast.
want you to
What?
We're just, he's like, what you got to drink? We're just hanging out.
I can take
Deke
this.
wants something more.
Is this on me?
This is hold on, let me.
Deke doesn't want to be a part of this if it's off the rails. He's saying.
What? No, I'm, dude.
That's
you
what
know
you
how
just
many
texted me.
You're so full of shit.
All right, let's go.
Who cares?
Shuffleboard.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
What do you got? Shotgun? Oh, I thought you guys were gonna shotgun. I thought you were shotgun.
It was close.
I wouldn't open that
Magazine.
right away.
It was the book. I didn't even notice the book was still sitting there.
I wouldn't
So-
open that right
Was that
away.
the fantasy football this year?
Yes.
That's crazy. He only had 30 and a half sacks.
That is crazy.
That's what I thought he was a
I thought
bust.
he had 10 in 1 year.
He had 8.5 in Tennessee in 1 year. That's it.
All right, let's kill this segment with this. Both offensive line and defensive line. I want you to Norm.
He has no idea.
Who's gonna be a star?
Jalen Carter.
Unexpected, maybe not. Just yeah,
Jalen Carter.
I think DJ's right, and he's going to be telling me all year that I didn't want him. But yeah,
I thought pre-draft if Jalen Carter wherever he went and it was a defensive team that was
I'm
struggling,
surprised none of you guys.
he's one of those guys you just plug in instant fix.
Like
in
none of
the
you
defense.
guys had any like sense of heart or worry after that. Come on.
Of what?
I thought he was.
He made a mistake. Like,
Here's the thing.
he was a young kid. They were celebrating a national championship. He was leaving to go to the NFL,
The
get
more I
paid.
read into the story, I'll be honest. I'm not trying to switch up because I'm not defending the kid because you know how I feel about
Right,
it, why
yes.
it got the way it was. But I also blame Georgia. Like, there's no reason why they
Yes,
should be
the-
riding their recruiting vehicles
The
and using
program.
it. That's the problem I have. Now,
I'm pretty sure they didn't know.
they did know.
It was like 2 and 3.
They did know. They did know because
was
the
the
person
night-
that was driving was one of the people in the recruiting.
It was the
How did
night
they
of.
pass it?
It was the no, but it wasn't at the night of the national.
No,
They
it was
came
the
Yeah.
back.
night of the parade.
Oh, okay. So they were still celebrating. I
Do
mean,
you remember the Titans?
Gary
I
Bertier.
guess, all right, so I guess where I had like, I'll be honest, where I had the caution was, and DJ's right, I probably do the same thing. So like, I'm not trying to sound hypocritical, but when I got worried is because like he left the scene. My
That's-
thing is, I'm probably concerned that he was hammered, and that could be just me thinking like I told you about like the past and situations that I've encountered. But that's where I think it drew a line for me. I was like, why if he did nothing wrong, why'd he leave? And then
And it's
Because he panicked.
He panicked. He's a
Right.
young kid. He's
But do you
looking
think-
at
do you
millions
guys
and millions
really
of
think he
dollars.
was-
What is he?
Do
20,
you guys
21
really
years
think he
old,
wasn't
and he
drunk?
panicked.
That's all I want you to know.
I
Yeah.
Oh, I have no
I'm-
idea. He's 20, 21.
You think he's 21?
You think he
I don't
was-
know.
Nate, I think you'll be honest. He was probably drinking, right?
Oh, absolutely,
And he was probably drunk.
dude. If
Well, I
He-
don't think
He think about what's going on in his
like,
mindset.
you're a 21-year-old kid.
He's poised to be the first pick in the
Yes.
draft
Make
right?
millions of
and make
dollars.
lots and lots of
I
money.
said I
He
understand.
has an accident. He panics because he's thinking, "Oh shit, I
Listen,
can't be associated with
listen.
this. I need to get out of
I
here."
agree with you, but I'm saying I think that was my initial worry. Is like basically they were going to do it because when I did, it was a panic reaction. I'll admit, as soon as I called
Yeah.
and jumped to conclusions,
Yeah.
I really thought they were going to do an investigation and be like,
Well, he turned
they
himself
filmed
in.
it. Right?
Yeah,
But
He went the next day.
once
and
I
he turned
thought about it
himself in.
after I knew he was going to get drafted, I'm like, I know I'm going to eat my words if he goes to 10, but or 9, like right there.
But Smitty, you're
But the
Go
one
ahead.
thing I'll say is, I don't know if there's a better locker room to put this guy in.
no, and that's
in the NFL.
yeah,
that's why
Yeah.
I
Like,
was
if you
okay
look
with
at
it
pick
too.
1 to 9,
and I
and
bet you that in that same thought went through GM's heads. We don't have the best locker room. Is
Right,
this
and
guy
you
going
did say
to
that,
is this
and you
guy
said
going to
that.
thrive in our culture?
right with Lane Johnson, Hurts.
And
You know what?
even his Georgia
I
guys
will be
there
honest
from the
with
year
you.
before
I
that, he
will
can
be
feel
honest with
comfortable
you. I
around.
didn't like when he first got drafted, them in that car with the Crips or whatever they were doing, the four of them. I think the Kobe Dean was the only one that wasn't there. Remember, there's that picture of them? I was like, or Nolan
It was
Smith
in
there?
Jordan Davis's car.
Yeah.
They were
But
driving.
listen,
and-
my thing is, everybody deserves a second chance. So at this point, I just hope that it doesn't. He in this city, I just hope that whatever he did, he learns from that mistake, and he sticks to the Eagles culture. Because if he does do what he's capable of doing, the sky's the limit for him, and the money's going to be there. It's now up to him
Yeah.
to prove to us that, in my opinion, that he's grown.
There's
up.
a reason
was-
why he dropped the 9 because the same reason why you just had the
Yeah.
thoughts that went through the GM's
Well, yeah,
head.
Vegas. Remember, somebody
it's-
said Vegas. He wasn't going.
that's
to
called Henry Ruggs.
No, but he wouldn't fit in that locker room.
Yeah,
He-
that-
and like
and
that-
Seattle.
and
Because of
there's-
Henry Ruggs.
No, but the
No, but what I'm
the
trying to
city,
say is this
Well,
is-
yeah.
the
This is
environment.
what I'm trying to say. If you look at the picks that went,
1
minus the
through
ones that
8.
were quarterback needy. If you look at the locker room, like let's just say Atlanta.
No,
there's
I-
nobody in Atlanta.
I agree with you.
They were
you
young
go here-
teams
Yeah.
that
But
Yes,
if you go here,
yes.
you got Graham,
Yes.
you got Kelsey,
Got Cox.
you got Dawkins, who still works with the team that I'm sure, and not only that, you got guys that he is comfortable with. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nolan
his
Smith
teammates,
coming,
guys that he knows.
Jordan Davis and Jacoby Dean.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like these guys
Yeah.
are going to keep them straight. And then
Yeah.
you also got guys that are young, like Devontae Smith, that's no nonsense either.
and
I'm,
how he
I'm sure he's already had a conversation with his teammates from Georgia that played on the
Oh,
Eagles
yeah,
last
yeah.
year, and they said to him, "Dude, it's no joke in the NFL,
Well, or
And
no
you-
joke in Philly. They don't take it.
and it's no joke in Philly. So it's no joke in the NFL. It's no joke in Philly. You need to be on your best behavior, or shit hit's going to hit the fan,
Well,
and you're going to deal with things that you've never had to deal with in your career before. And I think the bigger issue, what happened was a tragic accident. nothing was done maliciously
Oh, I
or
don't think he did it on purpose.
or intent.
No, not at all.
The bigger problem, in my point of view,
It's
is
Georgia, the
the
culture down there.
program of Georgia. That's the bigger issue. The shit that came out about that program since this has happened is eye-opening.
And they still have the #1 recruiting class.
Yes,
Everybody's still
it's
counting.
it's eye-opening, and something
SEC.
needs to be done.
It shouldn't be eye-opening.
It's
college football.
Yeah.
I mean,
down,
yeah,
this is-
down
I know,
south.
I-
Down south.
No,
too.
all right, yes, you're
What
right.
I think he's trying
it
to
shouldn't
say
be
is the
eye-opening.
leadership kind of turning a blind eye. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Not taking any
it
accountability.
wasn't just the players.
right.
It's
Kirby
the
Smart knows a lot that's going
it's
on.
the
there.
it's the it's the coaching staff.
You ever
it's
listen?
it's the higher ups.
You ever listen to John Kincaid?
yeah, but
You
Yeah, he said.
He
after,
talks about it all
after
the
what
time.
happened at Penn State, after what happened in Michigan,
Northwestern.
you
now,
know,
who would have thought a
Northwestern,
prestigious school?
these things, the administration in these schools can no longer turn a blind eye to what's going on in their programs. They need to straighten up.
Do you
They need to clean.
do you ever
in-house.
listen? Do you ever listen to John Kincaid?
Yeah,
How he
we-
talked about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Georgia.
he was in
down
Georgia.
there for 20
He said
years.
like these schools down south, they literally have programs where like not programs, but
Girls,
clubs,
yeah.
girls clubs
that
yeah.
are Georgia paid.
that
Yeah.
go to these recruits.
Yes.
and like
yeah,
do
and
whatever.
Sway
guess
them.
what, dude? This shit's been going on
oh, I
probably
assume
since the
it has.
50s.
But you
see,
know what else I will say?
look, wait. This is
I'm
again,
not
it's still
saying this
college
about
football.
Georgia.
Like I'm not trying to say like the Penn State stuff was good or Michigan State and all that stuff. Like the harassment and all that shit, yeah. But these are like the partying.
It's not just
I-
partying, dude.
You have to, as a coach, I get it. Like you're running $1 billion, some of these
Oh,
colleges
yes,
now
yeah.
program, but at the same time, these kids aren't going to come here if they're like,
Right.
it's just it's
You're
the
right.
military.
Right.
I come in here and it's the
It's
military.
your fault.
I can't do
All
anything,
these
right? Like
all these speeding incidents in Georgia have been involved with players using their recruiting vehicles.
But-
They're not their vehicles.
but
Why is Georgia allowing these
well,
kids
all right, maybe
to
there,
use them? That's
but
my
that's
point.
not going to stop them from
Yeah,
speeding,
exactly.
if
Okay.
right? That's what I'm saying.
You're
Like
right.
individual schools knuckle down, yes, those individual schools aren't going to get the recruits. But if schools come together as a whole, the NCAA comes together as a whole and says we need to clean up.
It'll
All
never
right.
happen.
That's
It'll
not
never.
I know.
happen.
It's too
I
much
know.
money. It's too
monkeys
much
are going to
money.
fly out of my ass,
But
right?
if that
It's
was
college.
to happen,
Are you going to make every college a dry college, dry
no, I'm not
campus?
saying
Everything-
that.
every college is gonna be
You
Ocean
just
City,
got to
New
keep
Jersey.
a better eye on what's going on in your program.
But
And I think they
And
have
try
that
and
eye,
keep it
and they're
but I
clean the
things
program.
happen that are exceptions. Like this shit probably happen every weekend.
Oh yeah,
Every weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and, the
And
one time they got
sometimes
caught,
the
you're
one
right.
time it happens,
Right.
someone unfortunately it's a tragic event.
Well,
yes.
the
and
other-
that's when it blows everything
the
up. But
one-
yeah.
you're not going to get rid of it.
And the
It's-
one thing I will say that the Eagles are really good at, that guy Dom, who's their
Yeah.
security, like they're good at finding out. I'm sure that and DJ said this throughout the whole draft. He's like, listen, they're gonna talk to like Dean, N'Kobe Dean, and guys on the team. And if they're saying stay away from Carter,
Yeah.
they're not gonna draft
Yep.
him. So the fact that he's here tells me that my guess is whatever homework they did between Dom, who's security, and talking to the players, they obviously were comfortable with what they got.
Yeah.
Right? Because, and also, I don't know if it's true or not, but they basically said that Carter convinced them on the day of the draft, called him and said, look, I want to be an Eagle. I want to be an Eagle. This is where I want to be. You can have full trust in me. And I think then that's
He's
when the Eagles
also-
pulled the trigger.
He's-
And why
he
wouldn't you wanna
fits-
be here?
He fits the locker room, the team, and
Right.
the scheme and system, whatever you want to call it, so well. I mean, like now he can just go be himself, like just go
Right.
be Jalen Carter on the field
And
and
make money
wreak
and
havoc.
be smart.
Yeah,
off the
because
field.
there's talent on each side of you where you can do what you got to do, and those guys are going to either create space for you or you're going to create space for them to go do what they got to do.
Right. I mean, listen,
So-
I hope that he learns. I just hope we don't talk about this a year
Well,
from now
I-
and does something stupid.
No,
I
then
hear
it's
you,
gonna
I
look
hear
bad.
I hear you.
I think him being here is going to make a world of difference for him. I
Well,
think
yeah,
it's-
you
I
got
think
guys
it's
in
gonna help
Kelsey
him.
and
Yeah.
all that. And they're not going to let him.
They've got veteran leadership on both sides of the ball. He's got teammates from Georgia, and I think they're all going to, keep him under wraps. They're going to not necessarily take him under his wing, but they're going to keep an eye on him and make sure he's on the straight and narrow. and that he doesn't fly off the handle, any ridiculously.
See, I don't know the kid personally. You know this issue, but I don't know. Like, it's a support system. I don't know that anybody's got to keep an eye on him. They just got to be there.
No, but I'll tell you why.
like,
The first
'cause
time
this is
they
the
have a
first thing
big
I've ever
game and
heard.
he comes in out of shape or partying. Don't think that Hurts or one of them's not going to get in.
But that's what I'm
Be
saying.
like, we're not taking that here. Or
I-
Brandon Graham, yo, kid, listen, like, you want to
Yeah.
make money in this league? You want to do this? Like,
Yeah.
this is not going to be tolerated.
Yeah,
It's locker
you just dangle the dollar sign and rings in front of them. If you want money,
we only
if you
have one
want a
ring.
ring or two, this is what you need to do.
We got a 60 championship.
Shit, my bad.
What, 1980?
1960. 60, we got a championship.
Oh, that's right. Oh, with his quarterback that he wants to get a
No,
jersey
that
of.
was 48 and 49. Thank you very much.
You
Sorry.
want to?
All right, we spent more time on the topic.
Oh,
than
you
my
were out
favorite.
of that.
So let's do a quick preview of the West, AFC West, NFC West, where we think those teams are going to land. AFC first or NFC first? Where do you want to go?
I think AFC West. would
AFC
be-
West. Who's going to be surprised at the AFC West?
Well, this
Denver.
was such an interesting division last year because
It
all
was.
the moves they made,
I'm going Denver.
and it just
surprising.
sucked.
I think Sean Payton.
Did
I-
you see what he said today, or that came out today
What?
about?
ripping bong hits.
Yeah, well, that. But did you
Well,
see
that
what he
video's old
said?
where he was ripping it.
Did you see what he said though? He said it might have been the worst coaching job they've ever seen in the history. Yeah, he said the way these guys were coached was just terrible. Like he came in and watched the film on them, and he was
And
just
that's
like,
that's highly unusual for
Yeah.
a coach to rip another
Best team
coach.
in the AFC West.
"It's the Chiefs."
The Chiefs, of course.
Why did you say Denver? Oh, Denver's the surprise team.
Surprise team.
Yeah, that's an easy one
I'm going to
because
say the Chiefs don't win the division.
what?
Who wins it? Just for fun. I'm going to go to Chargers.
Chargers?
The Raiders.
I had the Chargers last year.
I
gonna
can't
go
buy.
for-
I
I'm
still
tired.
like them, but I
The
can't.
Chargers are like the Sixers to me. I'm like tired of buying into the talent and the moves they make.
Dude,
they
I-
just
Yeah,
they just shit the bed every year.
they're
Like,
reeling me
Herbert
back in with the
ahead
new
of-
the
like,
new
Herbert
offensive
ahead of
coordinator.
Hurts
I'm like,
in
all
their
right,
playoff
all
games.
right.
Yeah,
How's Herbert ahead of Hurts, by the way?
because of his arm talent is my guess.
I don't.
He makes throws that hurts. I don't know if Ken.
Hurts was one of the best deep ball
Right.
passers.
Yeah,
I mean,
Dude, Hurts
Hurts by
proved that
leaps
he
and
could win in the
bounds.
playoffs.
I'm not saying.
I know
I'm
what you're
saying I
saying.
would take Hurts over him, but the only thing I can think of is his arm. Herbert makes some really immaculate, like crazy throws. He makes good plays.
I agree.
And Hurts made some crazy throws.
No, I
last
hear
year,
you,
too.
but that's the only thing I can think of when I think
Well,
of
one of our
why.
people that's not here and doesn't come to the show much said that you can't get better arm strength.
Then
Remember, you
Herbert?
remember when I said with Hurts, I said his arm strength can improve. AB's like, you can't improve arm strength. Well, talk to me now. I think it was the Vax, though. I think the Vax helped him with his arm strength.
Stop.
I do. I'm serious.
That might be.
So-
It might be Vegas. I was big on Vegas last year.
Yeah, I was just saying, are you still being big on the Chargers? I
Um,
can't do it
You
anymore. So I'm
can't be
gonna.
big on Vegas.
I'm going
I-
Denver as my surprise. team.
yeah. If I'm ranking it, I still have to go Chiefs. Chiefs win the division.
You don't bet against Mahomes.
Then the Chargers, then Denver, and then Vegas. But I think Vegas with Jimmy Garoppolo will be decent.
They'll probably be a
I
wild
agree
card.
with you, Denver, with a new coach, and I think Russ with a coach that can coach a quarterback will be better this year. You can hear you
Is that
squeaking in
me?
your chair. Yes.
Ross.
Any other thoughts? AFC West.
I don't think
Anybody
cares.
disagree with who's going to win?
No, it's good.
I-
shitting their pants over
I
there.
think Denver misses the playoffs.
You think Denver misses? Well, I mean that's not hard to say, but where?
Maybe if Mahomes goes down, do the Chiefs still win the division?
No, you trust Chad Henne?
That's my point.
I mean the Chiefs really.
Nate, are you saying the
Don't
Chiefs
have-
win the AFC West? Are the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl again? See, I don't think they are.
They didn't get better.
They didn't lose anybody either.
Yes, they did.
Yeah,
Juju Smith?
No,
Come
they
on.
lost. Didn't Tyrann Matthew?
they lost.
Yeah,
But they
Or
got.
not him. No, who left? No, Justin Reed. They signed, right? Safety.
They brought back all their defense.
Oh my God.
Dude, it's terrible.
I mean,
I
Chris
can't
Jones
think-
hasn't been showing up to camp.
Chris
Don't
Jones
do
hasn't shown up.
They don't. Their receiving core is suspect. Outside of Kelsey,
Well,
So
what does-
Kadarius Tony can't stay healthy.
he got hurt again.
They're
They
longer
got Sky Moore.
What is it? Sweaty,
Sweaty Sacks Studio.
stinky
now.
sack studio. God.
No.
The culprit.
Turn around
Yeah.
to the camera.
And now your cousin's watching too.
Turn around to the camera. There it is. There's the one that stunk up the John. Look at him. Yeah, come on in.
That's why I opened the window, trying to push it down air.
Yeah, it looks like a big window.
Or, I'm sorry, door.
We're doing to your soul.
Oh,
All right, NFC West.
Sorry, that was pretty quick.
yeah.
Yeah.
NFC West stinks.
I
I gotta,
think the worst team in the league coming out of the NFC West.
Cardinals.
Arizona.
Cardinals. They're gonna be
Really?
the- Yeah. I think,
Kyler, you don't believe in
well,
bounce
when's he
back?
coming back?
You don't believe in Jonathan Gannon? Shoo, 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 shoo.
Bird gang.
You're gonna be worse than the league.
That's why I just
That's
said.
Really?
Yeah,
You
it'd
guys
Be the
think
worst- the
so?
worst team in the
Over?
league.
Nah.
It's either them
I-
or the Bucks.
I was just saying the
You know
Bucks
who I
will be
think's gonna
bad.
be
The
trash again? Cleveland.
Panthers
Washington.
Panthers are going to be bad.
No, I don't know. Bryce Young looks good.
They got nobody to throw to.
They got.
They traded DJ Moore.
Oh, where's DJ Moore at? Where's DJ Moore?
Went to Chicago.
Oh God, Chicago.
They traded for him.
So they got Claypool and Moore.
Yeah. And Cole
And
Kmet they
Darnell
just signed.
Mooney.
And Darnell Mooney they
And they're still gonna suck because Justin Fields can't throw the ball. All
Well, Justin
That's Ohio
Fields
State
supposedly is going to win the MVP.
right, we're focusing on the West.
sorry.
San Fran wins it again.
Yeah, I think
You guys scared about Fran?
Brock
They don't-
Purdy.
San Fran doesn't win it. Are you
No, I was
shaking your head at?
Brock
shaking my
Brock
head at
Purdy's apparently okay now. He's back practicing.
Yeah, until he gets hit again.
They lost McGlinchey.
They did. But he stunk last year.
Did he?
Yeah, that's
He
what
was like
I
the
don't
best
I didn't
offensive
really
lineman.
follow
Didn't they
them.
lose somebody
Trent
else?
Williams.
Trent
Didn't
Williams.
they lose his boyfriend, or did he resign? Did your boyfriend resign?
Who are you?
He knew right away.
They
You
got
like
They
Ayuk?
did get Hargrave.
They did.
Yeah.
sign
Yeah, that
Javon.
bothers me. And he better not start talking his trash about Philly, because I'll go to San Fran and drop Hargrave. If you're listening, Hargrave, I'm coming.
He's not
He will,
listening.
he will
you
actually
won't drop his pinky toe. What are you
Honestly,
talking
I
about?
Oh, I'll send over Schmedium.
I think I think he would actually laugh in your face.
Oh yeah.
Oh
He's talking.
He's gotten
She's-
rabbit.
She's stacking rabbit bodies up outside the door.
He's
Look, Dad.
it's gonna be like Brock Purdy to Rabbit.
I don't know what. I don't know about Brock Purdy. Made me think of the dog. I was like, hey, I haven't heard.
Wait a
I
minute.
got-
do you really?
I got dinner for the week down the shore.
No,
Do you,
she doesn't have a button out there.
do you
My dog barks when he wants.
do you really
Oh,
think
she's
Purdy's gonna stay healthy, or do you think Trey Lance gets a job again?
I'm sorry.
I think Sam Darnold gets the job before Trey Lance does.
No.
Damn, Darnold
He's
over
the
Trey
only-
Lance.
He's the only quarterback on that team that can throw. Am I
Too soon.
Right?
Too
Tobias
soon.
over me. Trey Lance over.
I don't know. I think Trey Lance is. You drafted the guy in the first
I
round.
know, and I think they traded up to get him.
Yeah,
too.
they
I
did.
don't know.
He
It
has
was going to be a mistake.
potential.
He's a mistake.
Potential.
He's gonna be.
I
The,
don't-
he's gonna come
Who
here.
was
as
the last
backup.
North Dakota guy would have to have potential? What happened to him?
Carson
Carson
Wentz.
Wentz, then he was at a
Carson
team that-
Wentz.
That he fell off.
I bet you Trey Lance here would have been good.
Stop.
No, I do. In this offense. Yeah.
The Niners offense is
believe it?
loaded too.
And
Yeah,
Gino,
they are.
Oh yeah, Gino should not be.
I was gonna say I think the Seahawks will be the one that falls off.
that falls off.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna continue.
More than
with it.
Arizona.
Yeah, I don't get the Arizona hate. Like
They're not sure if
Dude,
Kyler
they
Murray's going to be
suck.
back until like week
Who's
10.
their wide receivers other than Hollywood Brown?
they got Ertz.
Ertz supposedly wants to come back here.
All right, I'll
I've
take
been
him
hearing
back.
that. I've been
Jeez.
hearing that rumor.
I'll trade Ertz. Trade
Why,
a
why
six-
wouldn't he want to come back
trade
here?
a 5th round pick for Ertz.
Oh,
He's part of that floor, right?
I think he
Yeah.
could get cut.
Yeah, he
might
could
get
be the old
final cut.
core.
Original floor,
Yeah.
You
You
imagine
could probably get him
He
in.
wants to retire, Eagle, for sure.
if Ertz comes back, oh my god,
He's got to come back with the blonde hair. That's the only way I'm bringing him back. Like last year.
Ertz and Goddard again. That'd be sick. And now Hurts actually being capable of making throws. Look out.
That's a shame what happened.
I would trade a
He-
first round pick for him.
When he
Yeah.
got traded, weren't we in losing team?
Yeah, we sucked.
No.
and
Yeah,
the
we were.
Cardinals were 5-0.
Oh well, the Cardinals were good, but we
Yeah, so
we,
he went from a losing team to an
we
undefeated
were like
team,
500 at
and
that time.
the trends have just gone in the exact opposite
Yeah.
direction.
Cardinals.
Right, and he said he
stink.
wanted to go to a team that would win.
Right.
We sent him there. Well, that's what happens when you go with Kyler Murray. Sucks.
Rams.
No, I don't believe in them because they just
Nah.
I'll
have
be third.
they have so many guys that are good, but they just are aging.
Old.
Yeah, it's
They
like
said Aaron Donald could get traded at the deadline.
really. He
Yeah.
was talking about retiring.
Yeah, if he wants to go for one more ring in the Rams.
I'll
are
take
good.
Aaron Donald.
Oh God, could you imagine Aaron
Fit him on
Donald,
this line?
Jalen Carter?
That would be insane.
That would be insane. What's it going to take to get him though?
I don't know. I don't think he'll come here, but
He's Pittsburgh kid.
yeah, it's true.
So we'll go to the Steelers then.
Yeah.
Steelers gonna
back.
suck.
I don't know who wins that division though. That's tough.
Hey,
I think it's San Fran
Frisco.
by default.
Yeah, it's Frisco.
it's Frisco's gonna win that easily.
You
San
think so?
Fran, San
Yeah,
Fran,
I hate
Seattle,
I hate to say it, but San Fran,
LA,
San
Arizona.
San Fran might be the number 1 seed this year.
What?
Shut up.
We have the toughest
No.
schedule. Dude,
We're
Nate,
off
you
the-
think
no,
it's crazy
no,
today?
no.
Dude, we could start off 8-0.
Their roster is ridiculous. I mean, their roster follows ours.
Right, and they have an
See?
easier schedule than us.
Take the roster and shove it.
But I mean,
I don't care.
Yes.
They have to sign Bosa. They said Bosa's holding out.
Yeah, he ain't
Yes.
coming in the training
Oh,
camp.
Yeah.
You know they're gonna pay him.
Pay him as the highest defensive player in the league.
He's gonna have to. Either that or he's coming to Philly.
What did Bosa
After
do?
what he said to all the people here.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the Chargers Bosa that was running his back.
Joey Bosa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude's a
His brother.
loser. He's such a loser.
Yeah, but I'd take him.
When you resort to the I'm rich, like you lost your fight, dude. You lost your argument.
He probably didn't want to knock somebody out.
He could have, but he didn't because he was smart. But
Yeah,
he's a
that was-
loser.
He wasn't.
Dump
He wasn't
him
like
out.
Mike Scott.
Just because he's a football player, don't mean somebody can't knock him out.
That's true.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
clean
Look what
shot.
happened to was that Mike Scott down there?
He didn't get knocked out.
Mike Scott
Yeah.
knocked somebody else
He
out.
did.
Oh, he did.
He was wrecking
Yeah,
dudes.
he's like 3 at a time.
Dude, he
Yeah.
dropped
Got
like 4 at
Got a
once.
good sucker
They all
punch
had
in a bar.
medium shirts on like
Goddard
you.
got
They were dropping.
Honestly, I'm not kidding. They looked like guys like you. They can take a NBA player and just
and he just
got
dropped
wrecked,
them. He
yeah.
dropped them. He had his red.
He
He
just
got
told
his
him.
red
Yeah,
kids flannel
yeah.
pants on with this 6 man.
Well,
He's
he was-
dropping people.
He was from DC and he was like repping DC hard, which
Yeah.
I don't mind. Like rep your city, rep your
Exactly.
Yeah, but then he,
hometown.
then he was dropping people.
And then he just started swinging and dudes hit the floor. Like
And then we loved him afterwards.
I love Mike Scott. If he honestly, if he came back to the Sixers, I would say we're back because this team is missing some fighter killer instinct.
Well, you got Patrick Beverly.
Patrick Beverly, like
I honestly
he
don't
has a
think
cool podcast with Roan, but like that's
I
it.
actually think Beverly's a decent backup
Please stop.
for 10 minutes a game.
10,
Hey,
yeah, for 10 minutes, yeah, like of the season. That's it.
What's our next agenda item there?
medium shirts.
Because it ain't the Sixers.
The reunion.
You want to do the reunion talk
Yeah,
now?
let's finish it
Oh
with that.
yeah. Are we going to each team?
So
I
wait,
got-
Yeah.
Here it
go
is.
ahead.
I got
Here-
mine right now, so I can start.
I
Here
had
it is.
but
So,
I'm just like I wanna
There's the greatest high school ever
no,
has its all class reunion this weekend.
Congratulations,
The
North
Norphans-
Catholic.
The Norphans reunion.
Archbishop Ryan also.
The
had
Norphans
one.
St.
reunion
Joe's Prep.
is this Saturday.
Is the prep system?
So it had me
I don't
thinking.
know.
I think North has the same amount of PCL titles.
Actually-
They've closed that Ryan has.
I think you're right. I think you're right. I think you're right.
Especially
That's fun.
basketball.
That's
Joe, if you're
funny.
listening, your
That's
team
fun.
sucks.
Oh,
Oh,
whoa,
hey,
whoa,
hey.
whoa.
I heard they,
Archbishop Wood,
but I heard
Jaleel.
they think they got a transfer coming in from LaSalle for baseball. It's supposed to be
Ryan.
No,
8th in the.
football. Bryce Warner.
Is it football? Or
Yeah,
maybe-
he's
Yeah.
a wide receiver.
Oh,
He's
he-
yeah. That's
18th
what it was.
ranked wide receiver.
Wait, in the country?
state?
In,
Wait,
no, in the
country.
state.
The
Oh, wow. In the state. That's good. Is he
18th
20?
ranked in the
2020?
2020.
2024?
Oh, he's coming to Ryan.
Yeah, he's going
but
to run.
Ryan football
We're
sucks.
back.
Bryce
We're back.
Warner.
Hey, as long as they beat Judge, that's all.
Yeah, he's about 2 blocks over. Which
All right.
way?
Can we do
Oh,
our
is it
that way?
party?
Yeah,
I got
he's
my
buddy
crew.
and K. May Warner's son.
You know what? I
All right.
heard the name.
Ryan
I was
still sucks.
that.
like, I know a name.
Up
but
on
Football still sucks.
they're up on Gurley Road.
they're waiting for this kid to come.
Joe's not
Yeah.
making it to the
Brody,
palestra.
Brody is the game changer the program needs.
Ryan's not going.
I think so.
The next time,
Latimer.
yeah, the next time, yeah,
juicing them up.
the next time Ryan goes to the palestra, Brody will be there. Brody will be there the next time you guys get to the palestra.
We're
That's
going
only
back.
that's only next year.
Don't
Dude.
go back this year.
Yeah, that's only next year.
He's going in 8th.
Well, they ain't making it this year.
All right,
You
so
never
back,
know.
back to the reunion topic. So this
I'm
is
ready,
this,
dude. I
this
got
is
my
the premise.
2001 team.
This is the premise.
It's a-
Whatever
it's a
grade,
rat.
whatever year you graduated high school,
I already got my team.
pick a player from each team
I already got
to
it.
bring to your reunion with you.
I heard.
Andrew, you just graduated this year, so it's easier. For Brody, you can pretend this year too, like you're graduating 8th grade. Do we let the elder statesman go first with his
In
It's going to be
1982.
Jesus. And Judas Iscariot was the best point guard. At the time.
My crew coach,
Dr. Naismith was on to something big.
Dick Vitale, because he would bring the voice.
So we're doing one from each sport and an actress, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then,
Or an actor.
yeah. And
For
then
you, it'd be an actor.
the blockbuster movie of
Peter
that
Jennings.
year, or whatever, the hot actor of that year, actor,
Okay.
actress,
Deep's
whatever.
bringing Peter Jennings.
Peter Jennings.
All right.
Charlie Chaplin.
Basketball. I'm bringing Dr. J. Or I'm
What about Wilt? You ain't trying to smash?
Will. Dr. J. Hockey would be Bobby Clark.
Oh my God, these are horrible. We're not talking
The year he
talent.
graduated.
Was Bobby Clark on 1982 hockey
Yes.
Flyers?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was on
didn't
there
re-
forever.
he re-
Jesus Christ.
he
Too
retired in
long.
85. 85.
Too
Are you
long.
bringing Moses?
No, actually, I think he retired in 83, actually. He was forced to retire, by the way.
Dude, who is shit?
What do we got? Phillies go Mike Schmidt. And then football. Football was the hardest because I was thinking Wilbert, but I don't think he was on the team anymore. Harold Jackson wasn't on the team anymore. Bill Berge wasn't on the team anymore. So 1982, you know what? I think was Mike Quick's rookie year. So I'll go with Mike Quick. And my actress,
non-athlete. Can
my
be an
actress,
actor, whatever.
my
Kris
actress
Jenner.
would be. It's a toss up between Heather Locklear, Heather Thomas, Michelle Pfeiffer, or
Michelle
Morgan-
Pfeiffer, dude. She was a baby. You
Morgan-
crazy.
they're older than I am.
Michelle,
Or Morgan
Michelle
Fairchild.
Pfeiffer was like 8 years old. Deke was like, "We got a problem with me, Wawa." So what's your
Michelle
reasoning to bring
Pfeiffer
them?
is older than I am
Okay, but what's your reasoning to bring them? There's supposed to be a reasoning of why you picked those four.
because they were my favorites at the time.
That's horrible. All right, good.
We'll go to the youngest next.
What do you mean that's horrible? Why is that
You
horrible?
have to have a reason. Like I'll tell you.
They were my favorites at the time.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
you're
good
going to
enough
a
reason.
party. Are they going to get
No,
Ruthless
yo.
and Toothless going to get you girls?
Ruthless and Toothless. Who's that?
Bobby Clark.
Yeah, it's the rugged look.
All right,
Enough fighting, ladies.
Andrew, who are you bringing? Come on.
No, he went to Brody. Pay attention.
It's like I pick people from this year.
JoJo Siwa.
Alright.
This is the year that you would graduate. So.
Barbie, JoJo Siwa.
That's Margot Robbie. Barbie, by the way. I would.
Oh my God!
I
Now
would
it's
definitely bring out. Yes.
For football, I'd bring Jason Kelsey.
That's a good one.
From hockey, let's go Carter Hart because that's
The only name you know.
yeah, it's the only Flyers player I know. Basketball.
I can't breathe over here.
I'll just go Maxey just because. And then from the Phillies, I'll go Brandon Marsh. He seems fun.
Is Brandon Marsh 21 yet? I think he is.
25.
Brandon Marsh?
Yeah.
He's like the youngest guy on the team.
Current day actor, actress.
Dude, come on.
Adam Sandler.
Sandler?
It's not bad.
He's my favorite actor.
That's a sausage party.
That's a movie. I thought you were actually talking about because that's the number one movie that I had when I was in high school.
All right, let's go next.
Exactly, Andrew. Thank you.
2001. All right, for
What
the
a
Eagles-
terrible year to graduate high school.
For the Eagles, I'm bringing Fred X, Freddie Mitchell, Phillies, Pat Burrell, Flyers, Simone Gagne, because he was a chick magnet back in the day. I'm trying to. And what's the other team that I got?
And you need all the help you can get.
Allen Iverson.
Iverson, you guys would have a lit after party at
That's what I'm saying.
Fridays.
Him and Freddie.
TJI Fridays would be going nuts.
Yeah, I feel like Alan would have none of Freddie's bullshit. He'd be like, yeah.
Nah, they would.
He'd
They would.
be in the back and line.
There'd be
all
so much
day.
nose candy at that party. That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
exactly.
Yeah.
Mila Kunis.
For what? What
My
was she?
actress.
What was she in?
She was on
In
like
2001?
that 70s show and
Ted.
all. Yeah, dude.
What?
Ted.
Hey,
No, in
that
2001.
70s show.
That wasn't in 2001.
Yeah, it was.
That 70s show?
Yes.
Well, no, you know what? DJ, she wasn't. That was on in 2001.
Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
sure?
All right.
Yeah.
It might have been.
Did you go?
It might
I
have
didn't
been.
go yet, but
Take a quick break. My dad's on there. My dad for his.
oh, that's a
He
good one.
graduated in '68, so just a few years before Deke.
So the Jets.
I
are
was
the
Eagles.
I was barely out of diapers in '68.
For the Eagles, he says Mike Ditka. For those of you who didn't know,
Mike
Ditka was an Eagle
Ditka.
at one point.
Yes, he was.
Sixers, Wilt. Flyers, Bobby Clark were still on the team at that point.
Oh my god, that's crazy. So it was just a few years
And for
before.
Philly, Johnny Callis.
No,
Who?
Johnny Callis.
What was he?
he was an outfielder.
Oh, okay.
He was good.
You would remember.
No, no, I wouldn't. I just read about the history of our teams.
So who's up next? Me. So I was 2016. Let me say what a shitty year for Philly sports and not so much better for movies. But for the Eagles, I got to go Kelsey. Flyers is tough. I guess I was gonna go Claude Giroux. Sixers were awful. This was, I think, like the
Evan
tank.
Turner?
Yeah, no,
You can't bring JoJo. You can bring
was-
JoJo.
they were. This was the first year I think they made the playoffs with Embiid,
So
and they lost second round. I don't know if I want to do
Really, second round? I can't believe it.
Yeah, I don't
Spencer
know.
Hawes.
I don't know if I want to do Embiid though, because I was thinking like I was looking at the roster, and there was guys like Justin Anderson, Ilyasova. I feel like Ilyasova could show us some stuff, you know. So I was thinking I'm gonna go with Justin Anderson. I think he'd be a good party guy. And the Phillies I didn't do yet, but for the Phillies, no, I was gonna go Howard. Well, he wasn't on the team. Chase wasn't on the 2016 team. I was gonna go Ryan Howard. I feel like you could get some good
Hollywood
stories.
can throw down. He proved in the bar in Clearwater. So
Yeah.
Bring Hamilton.
I think you could get some good stories out of Ryan Howard. And then my actors and actresses. So Sausage Party came out in 2016, which is if anybody
So horrible, but so good.
if anybody saw it, like you know what I'm talking about. And Seth Rogen was really the big in that, so I think I'd go with Seth Rogen.
So you're bringing no girls.
Sausage Party. Playing into the movie.
Name of the movie?
No, I know that. I was being sarcastic.
You got yours, Andrew? Or you want me to go?
I got mine. Jalen Hurts, Baker Mayfield.
I'm gonna start with the Flyers. I'm gonna bring Travis Konechny. I have no one else on that team besides Carter Hart, and there's no one to party with on that team probably. We're gonna go Kelsey, Harden for the Sixers.
Boo!
That's a good one, party.
Yeah,
You got to party somehow.
And you're gonna go crazy.
And you know he's going to make it rain.
Exactly.
All right. I take that.
And then what do you got for the
I
Phillies?
rescind my
What do you
vote.
got for the Bryson Stott, the Vegas Vixen?
Dude, he's like
He's a Bible. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I didn't ask him
You
about
need
that.
somebody to keep the party somewhat.
No, you don't.
Should have had it Mundo.
Actor, actresses.
Nick Castellanos.
His wife.
Don't bring his wife in.
You graduated this
No.
year.
Yeah.
So there's some.
Don't
pretty-
listen to nitwit.
pretty-
Get an actress or an actor.
Actress. Come on, there's some good ones now, dude.
I know. I'm trying to think.
Biggest movie out right now.
Barbie?
Barbie.
Huh.
Or
Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer's some good ones.
Hey,
Matt Damon.
Cillian Murphy. I mean,
You
seems like a cool dude.
I was thinking
got
Kevin Hart.
Peaky
You can't-
Blinders.
Are fine, but you
You
can't
can
do
always
much.
bring Taryn Hatcher.
You can't do much.
That's a win right
Yeah,
there.
That's a win right there.
That's
Right.
like, come on. That's
And you
easy.
can't do any
Yeah.
worse than Margot Robbie.
Dude,
Or
there's
I
so
should say
many
any
good
better.
ones. Taylor Rooks, Taryn Hatcher. Come on, bro. If you want to be,
They're not actresses.
that's whatever.
I
They're
noticed
good.
your dad didn't give an actress.
It would be
Or an
the
actor.
mom from Modern Family.
Betty
She
White.
wasn't around in '68.
I'm surprised people.
I'm gonna go Kevin Hart.
To the party.
Marilyn Monroe.
You know what? That would be a good time.
Yeah, you probably
Was
get kicked out.
yeah,
He didn't-
yeah. Art,
you
All
would
the
get
Family
canceled.
was on in '82.
You would
Right.
be canceled.
Yo, and by the way, that 70s show started in '98.
Really? It's that
Till
old?
2000.
Yeah, '98 to '06.
Wow. I thought it was like a little old.
If we were
younger.
doing wrestle, I'd bring Triple H.
He's
I
an
thought you were gonna say
actor,
Miss
right?
Elizabeth.
Oh, all day, Miss Elizabeth.
Deke's taking gold dust. He's taking dust.
But WWE wasn't even around in 80.
Oh,
was it?
yeah.
Were they? WWF.
No, it was.
No, he was
it
taking
the
Coco
WWF.
Beware.
It was, in '82, it was a WWE.
With or without the parrot.
Yeah, with the parrot.
Yeah.
Deke will be like, "There's my bird."
The parrot will never die.
Yeah, him and the parrot. Him and the parrot. The parrot will never die.
Come on, Falcon boy.
All right, I graduated in 95.
Oh, come on.
That
dude.
sounds
It's a
terrible.
good year.
Too.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's some
good
good
year.
95, 93
Good year.
Phillies
It's the
apart.
year I got married.
Good year. Starting with the Eagles. It was Ray Rhodes. They were 10-6.
All
Good
right,
team.
who you bring?
I wanted to bring Randall.
Why? He was.
I
the
like
dude-
Randall, but then I'm like, yeah,
He's
but would
Christian.
Randall be
He's
fun?
no
Well, back
Christian.
then, maybe not.
Was he on the team in
But
'95?
He was on the team. He only played like
All
I
right,
don't even
so who
half of
you-
the season. Rodney Pete ended up
Yeah.
taking him to the
well,
playoffs.
93
Bring-
is
bring
one.
Holly.
Rodney Bray's wife.
Bring Holly.
But I could have bought
I thought about Holly Berry.
Bill Romanowski. You know, he would have been.
Oh,
You know,
God,
he would have
I
brought.
didn't
He would have brought the party favors.
Yes,
But-
he would.
Who'd you bring?
But I think I'm bringing Ricky Waters.
Ooh.
I think Ricky would be a good
So
pick.
you can do it for the
I'm
children.
bringing Ricky.
For who? For what?
For who? For what?
All right.
Alligator arms, Ricky. Bringing Ricky.
All right.
Plenty of guys you could have took on that team. It would have been a good time. Sixers is where I got stuck.
Spoon?
So it was Spoon there, but I narrowed
Clarence.
it down to Stackhouse,
Joe.
Sean Bradley, and Derek Coleman.
Oh.
And I think I'm bringing Sean Bradley just so there's
He's a
that.
Mormon
So at
dude.
least there's
Come on,
one guy
man.
there that I know I'm cooler than.
That's a good
Right?
real.
I mean-
That's a good reason.
I mean, like, ladies.
Yeah, but he's
You're from-
but he's 7
I was
foot
gonna
six.
say,
He was crater face, so the girls ain't gonna want him. Because I wanted to.
But Sean Bradley's 7'6", so
Yeah, what's that do for you?
a
Looking
lot more than
down.
5'8".
People
all
on the-
about-
In your dream. You are not 5'8".
they just stand up with Bradley.
Phillies.
Oh my God.
Phillies is a good one too. A lot of good players for
Oh.
the Phillies.
95.
Dutch.
95. Dutch is where I ended up.
Yeah,
But I was a big Jimmy Eisenreich fan.
yeah.
He had Tourette's. God damn it. Shit. Fuck. I
Is
think
that
that's
what it
like a
was?
party fan.
Does he really?
He,
Yeah,
he could say
yeah.
SAC and not have to worry about it.
I got
And then the Flyers was another goal.
They were good.
Flyers were a good team then. The
Lindros.
whole Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
I was a huge Lindros fan. But going to a reunion with a party, I'm bringing Brindamore.
What?
No, he's going to steal all the babes, dude.
Dude, his nose was halfway looking like
And
that.
he's gonna steal all the babes.
Eagle, right? From the Muppets.
Dude.
That beak.
You remember how many 17s were walking around the spectrum on females?
Brindy was.
I mean, I wasn't
A
looking
lot.
deep at the 10-year-old.
A lot.
Somebody just talked.
on butt.
Yeah, somebody you pretty.
Shit.
Now 95. 95 was a good year for movies.
Was it?
Yes.
Who you
What
bringing?
came out?
Somebody
Casino.
From Batman?
Oh, I-
Heat. Braveheart.
Oh,
Um,
Well,
Usual
are you bringing
Suspects.
a girl or a guy?
Bobby D.
Oh, come on, dudes. Why you guys all I need to bring in girls?
It's a reunion.
Bobby D.
Bobby
De
De
Niro.
Niro.
Oh, I was like, wait,
You know, Robert De Niro.
not bad,
Mila
pretty good.
Kunis is coming to
De
mind.
Niro has a lot of connections, so you could probably go to like L.A. in one flight and just go have a night.
I could just see De Niro looking at Sean Bradley going, you see this goofy bastard? Just, look at this. Just laughing at him.
Yeah.
I know why you're bringing De Niro because you're taller than him.
De Niro's like our height. He's like 5'6", 5'7".
I'm taller than him.
Yeah, he's
Give
short,
Deke a
he's
chance.
short.
He was making a joke.
Deke, my dad said Raquel Welch.
There you go.
I'm surprised Deke's like, I'm gonna wheel around my favorite Eagle, Chuck Bednarik. Show everybody what's he got? 6 fingers.
Total?
Total.
Or on one hand.
Oh, my Deke would know.
95 sounds like it was a good.
95 was a
Had
great
a lot of better than 2016 sucked it for this.
No, he doesn't.
Dude, the Philly sports teams were
Yeah,
terrible.
but
I-
you got to
I
think about
think-
partiers. There's some partiers on those
Well,
teams.
Yeah, that's
If I
probably why.
looked at the
That's
Phillies
probably why they
roster-
sucked.
If I looked
Either-
at Philly's roster, was Jason Michaels in that team?
I
Either
gotta look.
Porky's or Risky Business came out in '82, and if it was Risky
was-
Business, that was Rebecca De Mornay.
Here you go. I got more movies for you. 7.
What
Because
year
I
was
was thinking about Brad Pitt.
that's a good one.
95. 7. Heat, Casino, Braveheart, 12 Monkeys, Basketball Diaries, Usual Suspects,
Wow.
Toy
Basketball
Story,
Diaries.
Apollo 13, Friday, Bad Boys, Outbreak, Showgirls, Kids.
Did Ocean's 11 come out that year?
I mean, come on. You can't tell me
dude,
Showgirls
Showgirls?
wasn't a
You
good movie.
serious?
Great.
Who cares about the plot line?
Ocean's 11 was that year, wasn't it? Or were they
95, I don't think
Scary
so.
movie, Legally Blonde, Zoolander, Joe Dirt,
01 wasn't that bad. They got
Bubble
some
Boy.
Bubble
Boy.
Yeah, 2016
Nate?
was rough.
You got any input for this one? What year did you graduate high school?
Oh, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
You're 01?
01?
Oh,
Sarah
you're
Michelle
Smitty.
Gellar.
You're with Smitty.
Nate before Smitty.
Nate has the year as you.
All right, come on, Nate.
Eagles, Trotter,
Trotter for the Eagles.
Phillies, give me Pat Burrow.
That's right.
Barrel
That's
for the
right.
shows.
Yeah.
There you
Say
go.
no
I
more,
know.
Pat.
It's,
Pat, 'cause you know-
there's a
You
reason.
know you're gonna have a bunch of girls. there with
There's a
it.
reason.
Honestly, I think AI, obviously.
AI.
Yeah, AI and Pat.
I think AI and Pat together would be good.
AI and Pat. And then I think Trotter would be okay. He's a Southern boy. He gets down.
Ooh, Trotters ago. I did look at that. I just look at Freddie because I remember seeing him at Montana West partying all the time.
I want to say the Flyers. 01. Who was that defensive guy? He was okay.
Desjardins.
No. 97.
Ronick? Jeremy Ronick?
Ronick. Who's
Was
his-
he on
he
that
was- he
team
was-
then?
Was it
Because I know Keith Primo was.
I want to say Wayne Simmons. I'm guessing. I don't know Flyers.
Yeah.
I want to say Ron. I'm going Ron. I think he was on that
He might have been.
team. He might have been.
I don't think he was.
For the other Flyers, for me to Bundy, Chris Therien, that was his rookie year. He would have been a fun one.
And you said an actor and an actress?
From the
Actor or an
movie,
actress, just like a
movie of
hot
that year.
non-sports person of that year. Mm,
Halle Berry.
Hallie's timeless.
yeah.
Early Stacey.
Yes, she
Dash.
is.
Early Stacy. Yeah, you're a little cuckoo.
Uh,
Yeah, but
And
early
Hal-
Stacey. Oh my God.
Hallie's held up though.
Yeah,
Yeah, she is.
like Stacey and Clueless.
Dude, Halle Berry.
And Stacey and Clueless was like 40, and she was playing like a 20, like a 17.
Jesus Christ.
Like Stacey's kind of timeless too. You ever see Mo Money?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't.
Mo Money.
Yeah.
Give me Halle though.
Yeah.
I think Halle's personality would work. I can see Halle getting.
You guys had all you.
Yeah, Halle Berry was. I thought about her too.
Halle
You
get down with
But I
You
that.
went
all
with
had
Mila.
way better ones.
Mila, you like that?
Dude,
one?
2016 sucks.
I'd have to look.
I got Seth Rogen, Claude Giroux, Ryan Howard, and
Yeah, but I think you're not thinking
Justin
enough.
Anderson, and
Isn't Justin Williams and stuff on that team?
I have to
Like, you
look,
gotta look
but
at the parties. and
it was the other guys.
Yeah,
I
with
had.
Carter and
Richards.
Richards.
They weren't on
Oh,
2016.
no, they weren't.
the Koch brothers.
There
I would
was.
have brought Brzgalov. Is he there?
Oh, that's not a bad one because he was a cuckoo.
Oh,
See,
big
Joe-
time
Joe-
cuckoo.
Yeah.
Joe White likes Elizabeth Berkley. He knows about showgirls.
Stop, Elizabeth Berkley.
Showgirls.
You guys sound like a B.
I didn't say him.
Elizabeth Berkley is so overrated.
What?
What do you think?
Well,
about
I'm not-
What do you think about
You
Mila?
guys, you just watched the Saved by the Bell, right?
What do you think
I
about-
am
what do you
not
think
saying
about
she
Mila?
was.
Mila
I like
Kunis?
Mila.
Yeah. Oh, come on, dude.
Yeah, right. That's what I was just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like rushing to the tart. That's my number one pick.
Ashton Kutcher's a freak, by the way.
There was some chick that I can't remember that she was in a TV show, younger, like brunette, and then she became big in movies. And she was in a real famous TV show. And I
That-
can't think of her
That
name.
narrows it down.
Yeah,
really.
Buffy or something?
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
There. That is it. I think
I was.
that was my girl.
I was a fan.
Dude, you can't go wrong with Mila Kunis.
Oh
so.
no, I take them both. Mila and Jen. MJ.
Yeah. She was in
What's her name again?
Party of Five, I think it
Oh
was.
my
Jennifer
God.
Love Hewitt.
That's it,
Yeah.
dude. I like rushing that chick.
Hey,
And-
Jess, you know what'd be really fun?
Me and Jennifer Love Hewitt and you videotape.
We're still live. Is she watching?
No, she wouldn't care. She'd be like, oh,
All right.
that's it,
20,
dude.
2016 sucked. Elizabeth
Jennifer
You
Berkley-
Love?
think Jennifer Love
Come
Hewitt
on.
was hot. Okay.
She was the girl next door. Hot.
She's the girl. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
she was.
Elizabeth Berkley.
Elizabeth. Like, forget about Saved by the Bell. Did you see Showgirls?
I didn't.
We're
I wa-
talking.
I'm
We're
thinking of
talking to Liz.
Saved-
No,
I'm
like
thinking
yeah,
of Saved by the Bell.
Elizabeth Berkley, all
Yeah.
grown up.
Saved
She
by the
was
Bell.
all grown up and Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, but she
Yeah,
wasn't showgirls all grown up.
Let's make sure mom's asleep.
Oh God. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of
And
Saved
even
by-
that, it's not like it's like
Kelly
like blow me away type, but it's like all right.
Kelly Kapowski.
Well, that's the thing. You're thinking of her as Kelly
What's her-
Kapowski,
what's
then you get the
her- what's her
showgirls, and you're like,
name?
hey, Kelly, all right.
What's her?
Lisa Turtle,
No, Tiffany
Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a goat. Now she's not.
She looks the same.
No. Tiffany Amber Thiessen?
She looks the same to me.
I mean, I shouldn't talk, but you know.
Cause she's got to be.
See, Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah, she's got to be 50, close to it, if not
Yeah.
over.
She looks pretty damn close to what she used to.
Dude, you know, we had all those chicks that were in
Ladies,
Beverly Hills 90210.
ladies.
Women.
Come on, you're getting ready to go back to school there, AP. You
Women.
can't refer to them as chicks.
Well, right now I can. This is non, but we had all the 90210 girls.
Yes.
Forgot about
Yeah,
that.
Heather Locklear.
And then what's the other show that was on? That was it was
The one Melrose Place. That's
Melrose
where
Place.
that's where Locklear is from.
And there was
That's
another
right.
one.
Yeah.
Then there was another one. Party of
Party of Five was the Jennifer Love Hewitt one.
yeah, those were the days.
Yeah, see, I wasn't.
Jennifer Love Hewitt?
No, I like Jennifer Love Hewitt. Yeah, but I'm saying like I didn't watch those shows. I wasn't
So you got
big into those shows.
I mean, whatever. I don't discriminate.
Yeah, it all depends on the day.
Depends on the
We're
day.
gonna get ourselves in trouble.
Joe White
Yeah.
said, please rent DJ the movie Showgirls. Broaden his horizons.
Joe White's probably watching it right now. In his Penn State year. I don't think it's that great.
a decent movie.
You like that movie?
Is it about Las Vegas showgirls? Is that
Yes,
Dude, it's about one. It's like
she's a stripper.
By the way, Las Vegas, Nate, you would know. I didn't see really any showgirls when I was out there. I was a little disappointed. I mean, we were on the
I think
strip.
he was on the suburbs of it.
Nah, they're all there. Yeah, okay.
Why didn't you go there?
Well,
That's
we,
Fremont Street, right?
we were on the strip the whole time, like on the newer, Caesars, Bellagio, MGM.
Trump's. Does Trump have stuff out there
Huh.
still? Oh.
But yeah, I didn't see any in the casinos. I was like, Vegas is famous. I mean, I saw like posers like trying to be it, but it's like that ain't a showgirl.
Now, you gotta go to the New
How do you know
Orleans,
what they are?
How do I know what a Las Vegas?
French Quarter, Bourbon Street.
How do you know
They're
that?
just hanging out the doors, waving at you.
Have
Really?
you been to Vegas and New Orleans?
I haven't been to Vegas, been to
Because
New
I feel like
Orleans.
they're very similar.
I wouldn't know. I feel like
No,
I wouldn't think so.
I think
Yeah.
so. They're like no laws.
have you been to New Orleans, Nate? No.
I feel like
Yeah.
similar
I don't
vibes.
see how the French Quarter and the Strip are anything close. to
Maybe
the
not
same.
like with lights and scenes and
What about? Oh my God.
what. All right, Mitch. Yes.
Somebody shit their pants again too.
Oh my God!
It was Andrew. It wasn't me.
Jeez.
It wasn't me. It
What the hell is
All right.
wrong with you, man?
wasn't me, dude.
We are getting into the thick of football. Well, we're getting into the thick of
We're
training
getting
camp.
We're getting into the thick
Yeah,
air.
right. The air's getting thick
Yeah.
down here. Yes.
Andrew's getting in the thick of his underwear. He's
Never-
on the last layer before it bursts.
Don't trust the fart, Andrew. You're close.
Watch out, dude. Yeah, there's,
What,
yeah,
you
never
gonna
trust
burst
the fart.
again?
Yeah, we're getting in the training camp. We'll have the Kelly Greens finally released next week. We'll see what version of it is.
Color.
We'll focus on another position, although I feel like we almost talked about every
We should
position
talk about
today.
running backs. We didn't do that.
Do running backs and linebackers
Running
next week,
backs and linebackers.
and maybe the Phillies will turn it around.
That was on that.
No, all right.
Sounds
All
good.
right. I didn't want to trigger anybody with the Phillies talk. All right, folks. Well, until next week, thanks for hanging out with us again on another episode of the Say the Boot First podcast. Till next week, be excellent to each other.
We didn't even do any trade deadline talk. I gotta use the bathroom. See, I'm not